Hello, everyone. Some ideas were once laughed at by the whole world. Elon Musk dared to risk everything for such an idea. And today, that crazy dream is changing our future. Let's dive into this extraordinary story together. After selling PayPal, Elon Musk had enough money to live in comfort forever. But instead of enjoying life, he chose a crazy idea, changing the auto industry with electric cars. At that time, most people laughed at the idea. Electric cars were seen as slow, useless, and impossible to compete with gasoline cars that had ruled the world for a century. Elon believed the world needed a new direction. He believed humanity must escape oil and move toward cleaner energy. Tesla, to him, was the tool to make it real. He invested most of his fortune from PayPal into Tesla. It was a huge gamble. For Elon, money was not the goal, but only a tool to change the world. Tesla began with its first electric sports car, the Tesla Roadster. The idea sounded exciting, but when production began, nothing was as simple as Elon had imagined. Production costs rose sharply, and countless technical problems appeared. Building an electric car was not just about attaching batteries and motors. It was a long, painful journey. Investors grew impatient. They wanted profit, but Tesla brought only worries. Huge expenses, incomplete products, and no clear path to the future. Confidence was running out. Elon stayed determined. He believed one day people would see electric cars not only as new technology, but as the path to saving Earth from pollution and climate change. In 2008, Tesla stood on the edge of bankruptcy. At the same time, the global financial crisis struck, making it nearly impossible to raise new capital from banks or investors. The company had only a few weeks of cash left. Many employees feared they would lose their jobs overnight. Tesla looked like a tiny boat about to sink in a giant storm. Elon had already poured most of his personal fortune into Tesla, but he decided to put in the last of his money, even borrowing from friends just to cover living expenses. He knew if Tesla failed, he would lose everything, but he believed it was worth the risk, because if Tesla succeeded, the world itself would change forever. Many sleepless nights, Elon asked himself, am I destroying my life? Or is this the only chance I have to do something that truly matters for humanity? On Christmas Eve 2008, a miracle came. A group of investors agreed to provide crucial funding. Tesla was saved at the very last moment, like rising from the dead. It wasn't just money. It was new hope for the whole company. Tesla employees realized they still had a chance to prove this dream was real and worth fighting for. Elon officially became CEO, also serving as chief product architect. He didn't just manage, he personally joined design meetings, reviewed details, and shaped the company's vision. He slept in the factory, ate with workers, worked all night. His presence inspired everyone. If Elon risked his entire fortune, why should they give up halfway? Finally, the Roadster was complete. It was fast, stylish, and fully electric. Expensive, yes, but it proved electric cars could be powerful, beautiful, and desirable. The Roadster's success opened the door for Tesla. Elon decided to build a new car, the Model S, a luxury electric sedan aimed at a broader market. The Model S wasn't just attractive, it was also one of the safest cars ever tested. It forced the entire auto industry to look again. Electric cars were no joke anymore. The media praised Tesla. Experts started talking about a future without gasoline. But behind the glory, Elon and Tesla still faced enormous challenges every single day. Mass production was always a nightmare. To build thousands of cars each week, Tesla had to invent new factories, new processes, and brand new production technologies. Elon called it production hell. Endless mistakes, constant delays, gigantic costs. Many outsiders predicted Tesla would collapse again and never survive long term. Once more, Elon refused to quit. He kept investing, even putting his own personal finances at risk to keep Tesla alive. To him, this was a mission, not just a company. The Model S launch was a huge success. Customers praised its driving experience, acceleration, and futuristic technology. Tesla began to earn respect and pride worldwide. Not stopping there, Elon introduced the Model X, a bold electric SUV. Though it had many technical issues, it showed Tesla wasn't afraid of tackling big challenges. But Elon's true goal wasn't luxury cars. He wanted a car for the masses. He dreamed of an affordable electric car that millions of people could own. That dream became the Model 3. It was Tesla's biggest ambition, turning electric cars into a product for everyday people, not just for the rich elite. When Tesla opened pre-orders for Model 3, hundreds of thousands signed up instantly. It proved the world was finally ready for the age of electric cars. But producing the Model 3 became another nightmare. Elon admitted he was too ambitious with automation, which caused major breakdowns in the production lines. Tesla again faced financial crisis. Many analysts predicted the company would go bankrupt soon. The stock price fell sharply and investor trust weakened. Elon even slept on the factory floor, working alongside engineers to solve problems one by one. That image became a symbol of his refusal to surrender. After months of hell, Tesla finally reached production goals. Model 3s rolled off the line, giving the company and its employees fresh hope once more. Customers loved the Model 3. It was cheaper, still fast, safe, and smart. This was the car that brought Tesla into millions of households worldwide. From a company near bankruptcy, Tesla became a leader. Traditional automakers were forced to speed up their own investments in electric car technology. The global auto industry had changed forever. Without Tesla, electric cars might have remained stuck in labs, far from becoming mainstream. Elon once said, "If something is important for the future, you must do it, even if the risk is very high." Tesla became living proof of that belief. From his PayPal money, Elon didn't choose early retirement. He risked everything on a dream to make the world sustainable. A dangerous yet world-changing choice. Today, Tesla does more than cars. It develops batteries, solar energy, and technologies that all push humanity toward a cleaner, greener planet. Elon transformed Tesla from a fragile startup into a company worth hundreds of billions. But he never forgot the nights when bankruptcy seemed unavoidable. He said the hardest moments taught him the most valuable lessons. Persistence matters more than luck, and belief is stronger than fear. For Elon, failure was never the enemy. He was willing to fail dozens of times as long as it brought humanity closer to a greater dream. Tesla's story is not just about cars. It is about belief, boldness, and the spirit of never giving up, even when everything seems impossible. If Elon had chosen safety, Tesla would never exist, and the electric car revolution might have been delayed by decades. But because he chose risk, the world changed. Electric cars are no longer just an option. They are becoming humanity's inevitable future. Tesla proved that a crazy idea can become reality if you have strong belief and endless persistence to keep fighting through every obstacle. From sleeping on factory floors, Elon led Tesla into a global symbol of innovation, inspiring millions of young entrepreneurs around the world. This story reminds us that sometimes you must walk through hell before reaching heaven. Only those who refuse to quit ever see the light. For Elon, money was never the final goal. He always saw money as a tool to serve dreams that could shape the future of humanity. And thanks to that dream, Tesla not only saved the auto industry, but also changed how humans think about energy, the future, and life on Earth itself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. See you soon.